Hi guys, hi friends, how are you? And I'm my brothers and sisters of India and across the world. I'm so happy to be here to speak with you in this nice platform of YouTube. Really, it's a wonderful thing in this generation to speak with anyone in the real sense. And you people are listening to me is really wonderful thing. I'm so happy that I actually able to speak with you on this topic of power of fasting. So the topic is power of fasting. What is fasting and what is the importance of fasting and what is actually the benefits of fasting and how you have to incorporate in our daily life. Fasting is such a great thing and everybody knows fasting we have been doing for several occasions, particularly during our festivities, particularly Ramzan for Muslims and for Navaratri Indians and some other particular pujas we are to do fasting. Why fasting? Particularly in festivities, just because we want to do fast for the sake of God. Work is worship. When you are doing some work, if you consider that work is worship, you must keep your stomach empty. So, by keeping your stomach empty, you can focus on the work at hand. What happens when you are fasting? You body don't need that energy which actually helpful for us to focus to digest the food which we eat. So instead of that, we can take energy from fat stores so that fat energy is so much important ketone energy which is called that ketone energy is so good energy which helps us to improve our cells to purify our cells and to strengthen our immunity and to energize us in that sense. So that life energy which we actually need to digest the food can be focused on the work at hand, which we need to put our energy to get that job done in an efficient way. So fasting in that sense is the right thing. So when we are doing puja or when we before going puja and we need to put our stomachs empty so that we can focus on that puja. Puja means worship. Worship is, as you already know, that work is worship. So whatever the job, whatever the work, whatever the activity we are going to do, for that matter our stomachs needs to be empty, then that job is so much we can do it with a full of energy and focus. That's very much essential of the having the fast. And the ultimate benefits, after all, the other benefits from the for the fasting, it's actually nowadays we are so much we have been doing it for the sake of fat losing our fatty body, because we are so habituated to eat in this mm, world of marketing, where this marketing is so much powerful, where we buy food, where we buy where we buy even carbonated drinks. That carbonated drinks actually is not good for our physical bodies. Just we our bodies need oxygen, not all carbon dioxide, but we pumped carbon dioxide in the bottle and we are having it. just because of the marketing. We believe that that is a that's the greatest thing to have, because that power of marketing. So the ads nowadays, we have been bombarded with a lot of ads and all these things, because of which we are buying and consuming lot of junk. So we must be aware of this thing, and we must refrain ourselves from this advertisements and all this stuff. uh, so much we have to guard ourselves from these things, so that we should not be influenced by these things to buy unnecessary and wrong, those things which we actually don't need. So to make our life simplify life, we need to be uh, maintain our bodies in a, senses. uh, it's about information fasting and food fasting. It's what we are taking, that is to be, controlled, and whatever the brain is taking, that information is also to be uh, controlled, in the sense that is to be filtered. We have to put guard against us regarding these two inputs for our body and brain, in that same chemical, because of which our physic and mind is formed. These are the tools, and which these tools uh, is to be fully, you know in the controlled and disciplined way. We must plan and do the things which actually needful for us to uh, do the uh, do the right things, which are going to help us to fulfill our visions and missions, and to do a great thing, to contribute to the world, to make it better place for the people to live. So what I want to say here is, fasting is such a great thing. You must inculcate incorporate in our daily life. So we are actually eating 3 meals a day with two snacks in between. So it is 5 meals. So instead of that, we must take 1 or 2 meals. If you take one snack and one meal, that's more than enough for us to live and to enjoy, and to fully focus, to energize our bodies to do the work more efficient way. So because of these advertisements, we have been believing that this food is so important for us to be energetic, and we have been consuming a lot of food to be energetic, but that makes counterproductive. So we have to understand this, and have to follow the right principles, and be fascinated to do more job, more work, and be smart enough to put your efforts towards the required job to be done, and more enthusiastic. Prepare your mind by to take up more tasks. Start small, but on that, you can improvise, you can enhance, you can speed up the job, you can do marvelous job miracles in uh, the day very soon. So when you are not feeling good about going for run, or going to walk, or do the job which is to be done, just do one thing. Just start a little step. Just within 5 seconds, take action, a little bit action, come into that posture, right posture, so that you take that first step, and then you can improvise on the task by being in that momentum. That momentum will propels you to take further action, and that momentum will also gives you that feeling to put more efforts. So smart, start small, but that's the case where you can enhance that activity further to reach the ultimate goals. So I hope you understand this. Thank you so much. Thank you.